Hi, this is Mike of 71 Squared and welcome to a short update video on Lamorak's Quest. I'm really pleased at the moment with how the project has been coming along. There's been a lot of work gone into it as I've been developing the book as well. So it's really got to a point now where it's almost finished. There's just a few more little bits that I need to do around the map, so I'm still developing the map at the moment. But the game itself, the engine, and even music. I've actually managed to get some music in there now thanks to Vince Webb, a music student in London who has kindly done all sorts of music for the game. So when I fire it up shortly, you'll see the music that he's come up with, which I think is fantastic. So really pleased about that. It makes such a difference to the atmosphere of the game. But I really just wanted to show everybody where it is and what Lamorak's Quest looks like. So I'll fire up Xcode here and run the project. And in the background you should hear the music start, which is now running through the game. Here we go. So this is the start screen, the menu. It may have changed since you last saw it. It's now got animated clouds and the actual options here are all sorted and fixed up, which is good. I've also got credits running as well because a lot of people have helped me on this so far, so I wanted to give credit to them. So if you click on my little logo down here, you actually get the credit screen which you can scroll through and have a look and see who's worked on the game and who's been testing, for example, because I've had a lot of great beta testers providing some fantastic feedback over Christmas, and that's really helped the game take a step forward. We've also got settings, so the little gear icon in the bottom right hand corner here gives me my settings view. So for example, if I drop the volume down slightly, you'll hear that the music has gone a little quieter. We can change the FX volume, and these sliders are now been themed as well so that they are in keeping with the rest of the game. You can change which side you want the joypad to be, so I'll leave that on the left side for the moment. And all this stuff now fully supports rotation as well, so if I actually rotate the device around, you'll see that that particular view rotates, and it does exactly the same on the iPhone as well. It rotates to maintain orientation. If I just go back to the main menu and rotate, again that flips over to keep the orientation for the player. I've got scores implemented now, so I've only got one score in at the moment, but this is a list view which allows you to, or a table view, sorry, which allows you to see all the scores you've done, and it's sorted, so it's sorted by date, time, and also by your score value as well. We have instructions, so this really tells you one about the story of the game, so this little panel on the left here gives you the story of why you're in the castle, and then on the right hand side we've got information around how to use the game, so the joypad, how to pick things up, and the settings button. Again, all of this stuff rotates as you rotate the phone, which was important. You know, there is the location of the headphone socket is different between the iPhone and the iPod, so having it fixed in one place could be uncomfortable for players, so it was a definite use case to be able to flip the phone around and still be able to play it. So if I jump into a new game here, the music fades away, and then we get different music faded in the game. So let me just turn the music up a bit. So different music, but it's still within the same theme. So Vince has done a great job of sort of having a consistent theme through all the music that is being used. So this is my map. This isn't the final map. This is just a map that I'm still using for testing. I'm working on the real map alongside this. But you can see here that the GUI has changed a lot since probably most of you actually saw the game last time. So I've really gone quite minimal at the top here, which again was feedback from the beta testers. They felt that too much real estate was being taken up by the original GUI, so I've slimmed it down a lot to just give us the avatar of health, the health bar at the top here, and then the user lives, which will go if these guys keep bumping into me. I should see that my health will eventually go down and I'll die. We've also got the time up here ticking away along with the score that's being kept. We've also got the pause button as well, so if I hit pause, we get a pause screen come up, hit play again, the music carries on and the game carries on. We can see that if I just hit the joypad, sliding around again, if I move over an object, you'll notice that the hand goes red. That tells me I'm over an object that I can pick up. And if I select that, it goes and drops it up here. So I've got three inventory positions, if you like. So if I walk across and I pick up each of these, Oops, I've just died. So you'll hear the dying sound effect there, and see that a gravestone has appeared to mark where I died. So if I go back here, now what you'll hear is a sound effect being played, hopefully, that is just telling me that I've actually got all the pieces of parchment that I need. So if I actually walk towards the door here, you'll see that the door is now open. If I was to drop one of those pieces of parchment, you'll see the door closes, because you need all 3 to walk through. I won't go through now because that will spoil it for everybody. I'd rather you guys get a chance to play it and finish the game and see the end sequence yourself. If I run around here, I'm just going to tap the screen and throw an axe. I've changed the firing of the axe as well, so you actually, where you tap the screen, that's the direction in which the axe is thrown, which again is an easier way of controlling it rather than just the direction you were moving in. So just standing there, I can throw the axe in any direction that I want to. So if I just move through this door here, we'll see we've got some energy items that are pulsing here. If I run through these, it picks them up, and if you look at my energy up in the corner there, you'll see that as I run over them, they adjust my energy value. I've also got things that I can pick up, like keys. So these keys are to open locked doors. So if I run over the key and pick it up, it drops into the available inventory slot there. And if I run up, just get past these guys. Oh, good, got him. And I'll find a door that's actually blue. Here we go. So run through here, run through here. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys in here. Oh, there we go. The door unlocked because I had the blue key. If I didn't have the blue key, that door would have stayed shut and would not have allowed me to do anything. Now, can't pick up the green key because I'm already carrying too many other items. So I'm going to drop those 2 parchment pieces and pick up the green key. I need some energy now as well, so I'll pick up some more energy pieces. So the baddies, it starts off pretty lightweight. There's not very many baddies around, but the longer you play the game, the more baddies appear, and it just makes it that bit harder to move around. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to visit an area of the map now that contains a portal, which is a way of being able to travel from one part of the map to another. So this particular portal is going to take me, here we go, so this portal is being driven by the particle system, and what it's going to do is it's going to beam me into the caves. So if I do that, the screen fades and I then appear in the cave section. So another set of tiles, more doors slamming and shutting. We've actually got Dracula appearing now on the left hand side. So if I run through here, so it's pretty busy in here, as you can see, a lot of things going on, a lot of baddies running around, which makes things a bit difficult. So I'm going to bug out of here and head back to the main menu, where it's going to take me back to. You see, it remembers things like where you died and stuff like that. Now, while I'm in here, again, I can rotate the game to keep the orientation. I can bring up settings, and again rotate while the settings is open. I can also change the location of the joypads. If I move the joypad to the right now, you'll see the joypad moves to the right, and the settings now moves to the left. Okay, so I've died again, not doing very well here. So that's fully supported as well. If I click up here, wherever I drop an item is where it's remembered, so that's also remembered in the map. So if I pop that down there, if I go and actually just go back into settings, go back to the left joypad, and I'm also going to return, and again if other pop-ups come up, they all rotate and spin correctly as well. So I'm going to return to the main menu. Okay, it's back to the just turn the sound down a little bit. If I resume the game, go back to where I was, you'll see it's remembered where I was, it's remembered where the bad guys were, it's remembered where my objects were and stuff, so that's all really working very nicely now as well. So that's pretty much it. Just real quick run through of the kind of features that are in there now, and what things are looking like. I've also got, just the last thing to mention, some animated objects as well. So things like these flickering lamps. They're just fixed objects in the map, but they do animate, just to add a little bit more atmosphere to the game, which I think is quite cool. So there we go. That's what Lamorak's quest is looking like. Pretty much finished now. Just a case of finishing the map and finishing the book. That's probably the most important thing at the moment. I've literally just finished chapter 13 on the book, so I've got about 5 more chapters to do, so working hard on getting those done. But I'll keep everybody on the blog up to date with progress of where we are, what's going on,